Okay, y'all. I ended off my last video, part one, with saying that I had an open vision of my husband, of who my husband was going to be when I was 18. Okay, from there, I had the open vision, right? I got saved at 18, and like 6 months after I got saved, something happened between me and the pastor who led me to get saved, and that caused me to go back into the world. So from 18 to, I say 25, 26, I was in and out of the world, back and forth in sin, back in the church, back and forth. So, from the age of 18 to 26, I ended up having 3 children or whatever by 3 different men. Now, the whole time I'm seeking my husband, but I'm seeking him the wrong way. And I am, like I said in my last video, I was paranoid. I really wanted to be married. I really wanted to have children and a family and all that before Jesus come back. So the men that I had my children with, I was pressuring them into marrying me, and they did not. They didn't want to. I was pushing them away more than anything. So I was pressuring them to get saved, to live for God how I wanted to live for God. I was pressuring them to go to church or everything, the whole nine, just forcing my beliefs on them. So, and I lost track on what the pastor had told me. If the man is rejecting you or just wants you for your body, that's not your husband. I forgot about that part. So, okay. So, after I broke up with my last baby daddy, 2 months later, I was trying to reconcile with my second baby daddy, my son's father. I was, trying to reconcile with him, trying to see if we would get married, because I already got a kid with him. And out of the 3 baby daddies that I have, I was like, he's the best one. So when I was trying to reconcile with him, he wasn't really feeling it. So, I asked my older cousin, what am I doing wrong? Why are these men rejecting me? They had a baby with me, but they don't want to marry me. So my cousin told me, he said, the next man that I meet, tell him everything up front, tell him my do's and don'ts, and if he accepts it, okay. If he doesn't, go on by my business. So that's what I did. And I was like, well, how long do I give my second baby daddy to make up his mind if he want to marry me or not? And he was like, until you meet the next man. So boom. Okay. So literally, this was 2 months after I broke up with my last baby daddy. I was trying to reconcile with my second baby daddy, but he wasn't trying to go for it or whatever. He wasn't feeling me no more. He didn't want me back. So the same day that we planned to go on a date, me and my second baby daddy, that same day, he stood me up. And later on that day, I met my husband. So, and at the time when I met, it was so random. I wasn't even thinking about it. My husband wasn't even on my mind. Like, I was like, okay, he funny, he cool, he seemed chill. But it did not dawn on me that this was going to be my husband. This was my husband the whole time. I'm still thinking about my second baby daddy and why he stood me up. You know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to see what that's going to be. So, I ended up meeting my husband that same day. And later on that night, after I gave him my number and all that, we met up at the park, Lake Bottom Park here in Columbus, Georgia. And we talked and walked that whole park 2 times. We talked till 2 in the morning. That man had to be at work at 6 that same next morning. He had to be at work at 6 a.m. We talked at the park until 2 a.m. Okay, I'm going to leave y'all with that and come back for part 3.